MILF. Happy birthday, Mistria.
Hello, hello, hello. A 90 stream streak. Thank you, Zier. Before we jump into Fields of Mystery today, I don't know how many of you guys follow the Fields of Mystery account on Blue Sky, but for the anniversary, first of all, happy Tuesday. Fields of Mystery anniversary of it getting released into early access. They released a whole bunch of stats for the game, and I'm just gonna go down the list in order. I'll give you a link to the post as well. But they said, actually, you know what we can do? Hold on. I'm a genius. Hold on, I got this. Save image as. It takes many time-traveling attempts to murder, and you might do it in multiple ways across multiple timelines to get it right. And in the end, it doesn't matter, because when you time travel that much, it means it can just be undone, so then you have to do more time travel to make sure it cannot be undone. In fact, you need to make sure that the person you are murdering who previously also knew about time travel now cannot ever time travel or know about time travel himself. Anybody who knows him also cannot find the time travel to save him. You know what? That's fair. But eventually you fully erase every version of him you hate from your current reality. Okay, that's long-form murder. You are correct. So this is the game stats that the Fields of Mystery account fully released today. 700,000 plus downloads, which is amazing. 3 major updates, which I think they've done really, really well with. 17,500,000 hours played of this game, which is a lot. Dates had, which dates I think were only released in the 3rd major update in July. There's already been 224,000 dates had, 27,200,000 bugs caught, 45,200,000 fish caught, 198 million crops harvested, 20,300,000 gifts given, 2,300,000 gifts given specifically to March, and 39,600,000,000 tesserae, which is the currency in-game given. That's nuts! That's hilarious. Fun fact about long-form murder: for you it might actually take 10 years give or take, but for the victim it will be less than an hour. That's terrifying. People are normal about this game. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe move to under a rock? I mean, there's a whole team behind Fields of Mistria, so they've got a whole bunch of people to crowd with underneath that rock. Anyways, time to play that video game. I would like to play the video game. But I think that also happens to a lot of, like, devs out there who get a game that's really popular. Like, and I know, oop, not this one. Hold on. Go back to this is not the save. Ignore this. This is not the save. Exit. Return to main menu. I know Woo has been heckling me about Balatro, which I do want to play. But the Balatro dev kind of disappeared. Like, he's always been kind of, like, anonymous to an extent, but he disappeared for a while. And think about what happened with, Zeekers and Lethal Company. Like, Zeekers disappeared for a little bit and was like, I'm gone. It just happens. If I made a game that blew up this much, I would really just hope people respect my privacy. So far, and I can't say for every game, but for a lot of games, people have been relatively respectful of the devs, for which we are grateful. Hi, chickens. Nope. Already lifted up Bennett Foddy today. No lie, I would probably nuke my socials and start them over and use my old socials exclusively for game updates and nothing else. Tons of people are like that, where they will destroy their social presence just to preserve some sanity. I mean, the same thing happened with, web phishing. The dev behind web phishing kind of dropped off. Like, he was for a little bit online and, like, doing stuff, and then he just went, nah, I'm good, and went back to being more anonymous and dropped off the face of the earth. And I would 100% not be surprised if he has another account somewhere that he's actually using for social media now. Also, if you hear me coughing, I'm fine. We've reached the time of year where I have allergies, and I forgot that I have allergies because I am a genius. And so I need to go get my allergy meds. And I just have a little bit of a cough. Cucumber. I have time for more cucumber. Tomato backpack? Backpack for his applesauce. Do you think I can get a apple backpack? No, it's not coal lung. I'm fine. I'm normal. The fall just hates me. You saw some weird applesauce today. Weird how? Gazpacho. Do you think I should try giving gazpacho to Calderas? Do you think Calderas will like gazpacho? He'll probably hate it, won't he? Okay, I need daisies. I have time for more watermelon. And cucumbers. Did I let out these chickens? Ducks? It's ducks. Call outside. Okay, the ducks have been freed. Looked like peanut butter. Lucky, I need help. Didn't you already try gazpacho? No, I gave him vegetable soup and then I had a breakdown because he liked the vegetable sandwich and he didn't like the vegetable soup. But gazpacho is vegetable soup? A different vegetable soup! Technically, a lot of things are just vegetable soup. Appreciate everything you've done for the town, Stan. It's been such a boon to have a farmer just down the road. You had Hayden! The orchid mantis at the museum is so pretty, Stan. I'm so glad I got to see it. Luke says they're mimics. They look like flowers to hunt their prey, and also to hide from predators. Even the Codex Mistria has an entry about them. She's adorable. I work in a weird grocery store? Apparently. I need 27 of these. And 27 of these. And... I want more Cosmos. Okay. All grocery stores are weird. Also, hi. You know, the amount of times that I've heard about really weird niche drama happening at grocery stores is a lot. thought I could use cucumbers for something. Am I remembering something else? I don't have any onions. I need to be able to make the veggie sub sandwich. Where did I get lettuce from? Is lettuce from the... Where did the lettuce come from? But where did you come from? It says tide lettuce. Did you come from the ocean level inside of the mines? How do I farm lettuce more effectively? Sorry, I'll look at chat now. To be completely fair, also I'm at a point where every time I post my brain goes, what happens when your teenage students don't respect your privacy and somehow find this account because they are bored? And I just kind of sit there for 10 seconds and usually post anyway because it's not anything bad / weird. Constantly try and check if using my name you can somehow track it back easily. You cannot. I finished writing the last thing I was writing so I can finally start a new writing project. Yippee! Hell yeah. Which is also the reason why if I ever publish anything, it's going to be under yet another name and pseudonym than even my current stuff, because god, do I not want to deal with the hypothetical teenagers. Minty, I'm not saying that you have to do this or that you have to go to this extent, but you could, if you can find enough people that will work with you, do the same thing that Chuck Tingle did. Because Chuck Tingle is obviously a pseudonym. It's not his real name. Instead, what Chuck Tingle has done is they have a shell company that is technically like where the money goes to, and that company is headed by somebody that isn't Chuck Tingle. And there's other employees that also work in this company, and I think it's not even a shell company anymore. I think it's an actual legitimate company that does stuff. But, like, it goes to that company, the owner of that company is not Chuck Tingle, and Chuck Tingle works there, and the person who owns it is aware of the situation. But, like, their name is not on anything. Which is also a lot of work to set up. But, you know... Or you can threaten them. Technically, Star is correct. You can threaten people. Would I suggest it? Maybe not. Thank you, Stan. Mistria is the prettiest flowers, doesn't it? Yes. Hold on. Wait. No, I need to read the rest of this. Also, I was telling Ether the other day, but one of my coworkers is prime cult recruit material. He had, like, mental health event a month ago and also believes he's psychic. This is not all of his qualities that makes him cult material, but it is a good summary. Yeah. Also, the psychic thing is unrelated to the mental health thing, by the way. It is an independent belief. I think it might be related to the mental health things, but not as directly. Which is fine, because that stuff does tend to overlap. Up. Oh, okay. I did it. Can't make anything with cucumbers, so we will just sell them as normal. Oh, indirectly, sure, but he's a little woo-woo hippie-esque. Yeah. Yeah. Dear God. Wait. Where's my magic? Magic. I don't really need that one. We'll pin this one. Perfect. I mean, like, if I was producing something that could lose me my job, aka something that was technically 18 plus, then yes, I might consider that. But considering that most of my stuff is more just like silly train game or other silly games that aren't worse than any book you'd read in a freshman English class, it's more just making it harder for people to find or want to find. Yeah. I still think about how in middle school we found my band teacher's old emo band. I do think it's interesting the way that we just sometimes forget that some people are still human and have done things. I'm not saying it's completely horrible, but like, people get surprised when they find out that like a teacher did other things in their life before they were a teacher. Hi, Henrietta. That's a good chicken. That'll be fine. Okay, let's go to the mines. What do I need from the mines still? Everything. I do need mine forageables, so regardless of where we go, that'll be good. Deep earthworm. I still need that tide stone. We're gonna go looking for the tide stone, but first I'm gonna do something silly. Wonderful. People having hobbies and interests outside of work under capitalism? Blasphemy. Well, I mean, teachers are more likely to have a second job. So, it's one of those things, too, of like, what do they think people do? Are they just not allowed to do people things? Here, I'm actually gonna dump these in here. Mainly so that I have more space in my inventory while I'm in the mines. Okay, so we need to go to this level. Perfect. Actually, let's jump down to the next section of this. My brother and sister both had the same teacher in middle school that left one day abruptly when that his brother and Colt had deaded themselves to catch a certain comet. Oh god. Okay, maybe those aren't the hobbies that we want people to have. That's not the hobbies that we want people to have. Also think about how during my sophomore year of high school, a girl the year older than me had my English teacher for his first year. She hated him because he was too understanding and nice that she felt patronized. So she found his address online and sent Mormons to his house. Okay, hold on. There's a lot to unpack there. Why was the Mormons the first thing that she went to? That's so mean. I don't know if you understand, like, how long that's going to mess with somebody. If you ever have a grudge against somebody and you really want to, like, annoy them, Mormons. Because as soon as somebody's name is on their list, they will go and talk to that person forever. Oh yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses are worse, but maybe I just had a lot of really pushy Mormons where I lived. There were a lot of them. My favorite thing to do is never answer my door. My favorite thing to do when I was a child and I had a door that had one of the little, like, windows on it that you could see out was to, if somebody knocked on the door, find the optimal place to look out the window but not be spotted easily. To figure out who the hell was at the door. And by that was my favorite thing, I mean I did it a lot because people would knock on our door and I did not want to talk to them. Have I told you guys about the one time that I got jump scared by people with chainsaws? What? Okay, so this was many moons ago. I was in middle school. It was summer break. I was at home alone because my parents were working, and I was of the age to be left alone at home because all I would do is play video games and read books because I was a boring child. In our yard was a pretty big tree that needed regular maintenance. Not super often, but like every year or two they'd need to come do like some like making sure that the branches weren't going to cause a problem for anything. And my dad had called a company and was getting them set up to come and visit the house. And somewhere along the lines there were a couple of miscommunications where my dad said, I won't be home that day, please come another day. They said, okay, we'll be by this day. And somebody did not update the records. So they came by on a day when I was home alone and they knocked on the door and I did what I normally did and I saw somebody that looked like they were looking to like give quotes on roofs, which is not an uncommon thing to happen in the area that I live. I still get phone calls on my cell phone of people wanting to give my parents a quote on the roof for roof repairs after hail season. Still, to this day, it has never stopped. So I assumed it was roofers and didn't think anything of it. And then I heard chainsaws outside. And then I called my dad. And then he was like, God damn it. They did the thing they weren't supposed to do. So that was when I got scared by chainsaw people. Anyways, I had that teacher, after she told me this, she did this over the summer, and then we had band camp. When I had the teacher, he was like, oh God, why would she do this to this poor man? He literally acts like a puppy dog the moment a student raises their hand to participate. Listen, sometimes you just gotta cause problems. I got fancy boots. Green boots. Nope, I've already had the green boots. So anyways, yeah, my favorite thing to do is to not answer doors. If I can avoid it, I'm content. Bug. Box. I got a mana potion. How nice. Also because I accidentally scared him at the end of the year because I knew Julius Caesar and was told by someone that he has this act out the Caesar death scene, but he plays Caesar and has a student play Brutus, and he was concerned at how excited I was to play Brutus for that scene because he knew I knew how the story went. On the ranch, you gotta drive for a while before you reach any houses, so no one just shows up all surprising like. Yeah, see, that's the problem with living in, like, a suburb. The suburbs are different. It helps a lot to do with phones, too. I get almost no spam calls or messages. But Spam Likely is my best friend. They call all the time. Are you saying they aren't happy to see me? They're happy to see you for the wrong reason. You mean they're trying to scam me? What is that? Have I seen that before? Yes. Well, we're gonna do a really quick scan of this to look for treasure spots because there's an artifact I want. Come here. I did not get the artifact I wanted. I don't want this copper. I also don't want this. Okay. What's in here? What that? Sand rug? Perfect. My favorite thing is that they still think my number belongs to the person who had it before me. It's been almost a decade. I'm still laughing at the fact that, I'm just gonna leave that there. What else do I not care about right this second? If I leave it in this chest, is it... Wait, no, this chest is... Hold on. I think I can just leave all of the monster drops here that I would normally take to craft. And they should be still accessible. That's sick. Hold on, I'm going this way. To also be fair, the main reason I want to keep my work online separate from anything I do teaching-wise is because high schoolers are terrible at keeping each other's privacies in mind. So, like, if I don't want my name and media work out there, then I need to make sure they cannot figure out it's me. My spam phone calls and texts think I'm my mom, my brother, or my brother's dead name. Oh, they're all so cute. I love my animals. I'm normal. I'm not normal, it's fine. Bug. I don't want this chair. That goes there. Oh, this needs to go in here. Unless somebody really likes this. Is this somebody's favorite gift or something? Why am I thinking that somebody wants that? You know what? We'll sell it. If somebody wants it, they can come get it. I got my first prompt to upload photo ID to the internet today. It won't be the last one. Hi, Hamlet. You're coming with me. I like that if you pick up your cat or your dog, it just takes you, hi Zir. It just takes the creature into the bed, and then I'm assuming that they just get covered in blankets. That's what I'm assuming is happening. Anyways, hi everybody. I wanted to play Sans Fights today. And then yesterday happened. So yesterday, well actually, let's go back a little bit further. This weekend, I took my car in to do some regular maintenance. It's fine. I want large barns and coops. Okay. I took my car in for regular maintenance, and that was fine. Great, even. No real thoughts there. Car sounds good, feels good over the weekend. I'm happy, everything's fantastic. And then, on Monday, I drive to work. And on my drive to work, when I am almost to work and I am on the interstate, my car starts making a weird noise. And it starts making what sounds like a little bit of a grinding noise. No, the car was still working. It was driving just fine. I was just hearing a weird noise. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull over in the office and just regroup and think about what I want to do here, because there's plenty of car places near me I can take it into. So I do that. And I was looking it up because I had some slightly more extensive work done on the car. Not like super extensive, but like a thing that you don't normally get replaced was replaced, and that is on the front axle, the bearings were worked on and replaced because the grease was just coming out of them. It was just their time to die. Fine, normal. And I was looking it up and I was like, why am I hearing a grinding noise? And I do as every sane person does, and I type into Google what work I just had done and the noise that I was hearing. And the internet spat out several answers. One of them was, your car is dying. And the other is, there's a plate that's out of place. And it literally, it's probably grinding on something and will cause a little cosmetic damage, and you just need to get that knocked into place. And so I call a car place and I go, hi, I'm hearing a weird grinding noise. Can I drop my car off so you might be able to look at it today? And then I spent all day not knowing whether or not it would be my car is dead or there's a plate a little bit out of place. Fun fact, it was just a plate that was a little bit out of place, and it was completely fine, and there wasn't really a huge deal there. And nothing happened, and the car was fine. I just spent the whole day being freaked out. So, like, even today, my brain was, like, just tired, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do Sans tomorrow or today with my brain just going, the entire time behind it. And so that was my exciting thing yesterday, and I wish to never repeat it again. BRB grabbing snack? Have good snack. A day at work, Fred, that's for sure. Yep. Hi, cat. Hamlet, I thought I took you outside. Did you come back inside? What if I take you back outside again? You're going outside. Okay, we need to really quickly feed all the animals. I need to figure out a more efficient way to get food for the animals. I guess I don't need to hand feed them. I could just let them outside and let them eat during this season. I guess. Send outside. Do they eat grass in Mistria? I see them eat grass. Like, if you let them out, like, here, let's not feed the sheep. I will feel bad about it. It's fine. Little baby Daisy. Wait, can I put a thing on Daisy now? Sorry, she's a unicorn now. Okay, Daisy should be next, and I think she might go straight for grass. Yeah. See? Look at them! I guess then I'd have to do a better job of keeping grass inside of their pens. Which I'm pretty bad at. Okay, I'm gonna stop just staring at her because I love her dearly, but I need to I need to do things. Oh, my duck's already ate. That's fine. Whee! Maybe I should just let my creatures free roam across my farm. They shouldn't be able to get into the crop, so theoretically there should be no problem, right? I feel like Hayden has probably explained to me that the creatures won't eat things that are fenced in or that they won't eat my crops. And I just didn't absorb that conversation. Because a video game character said it at me and I have a pathological need to avoid tutorials. I wish to suffer. I have wool now! That's exciting, actually. I never said hi to Calderis. Nor did I give him gazpacho. Let's give him a cucumber sandwich, and then we can go give, Actually, we'll do this first. Where's Ulrich? He's over there. Ulrich, come here. I wish to give you a really round rock. Will you like this? Meryl said that the new fish over the museum is called a rock biter. On account it chews up rocks? My natural enemy. Whoa. Okay, do you want this? Hey, thanks. I don't think you liked that. I don't think he liked it. He did not like the really round rock. He does hate me. It's just a fact. He hates me. Hi, Dozy. Good dog. Dozy is such a good dog. You can tell that Dozy is wishing you a pleasant rest of your day. If anything happens to Dozy, I think I will rage. I think I would actually rage. Thornvine. I can do that one. Calderis. I need to see you. Sir, would you like a cucumber sandwich? Hello. The young Lord Island seems to be quite invested in the history of the Dragon Sworn. I'm curious to see his reaction when he discovers that one lives alongside him. He did not like my sandwich. God damn it, what do I do have to earn the love and appreciation of this dragon? Why does he hate everything that I care about? Why does he hate me? Ooh, artifact. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. That's fine. Beet soup? I haven't given him beet soup. We can go give him beet soup tomorrow. Assuming I have it? I know of 3 things he likes and 1 is sandwich. Calderis is an enigma. I don't want to know. I wish to discover it organically. And by organically, I mean by going to to Elsie every day until one day he is included in the list of people that she gossips about. I mean, surely there has to be an event that he comes out of hiding. Right? Surely. Mushroom. I found out by accident because Pinterest. So I think somehow, despite the fact that I've been playing hours upon hours of this game, I have somehow bamboozled all of my algorithms. Because my algorithms don't give me Fields of Mistria content. Do you want to know what my algorithms give me? Hi Elsie, tell me your gossip. Tell me what Ulrich likes. Of course it would be a pink diamond. Okay. Caterpillar. There's no recipes here. But it's all currently Uma Musume content. Northern Lion clips? And people doing shaders on Minecraft builds. That's like all of my algorithms have conspired against me. There's a lot of Uma Musume. I've heard of Northern Lion, but I don't know who they are. Northern Lion is a Canadian streamer who's been around for many, many years. And all I have to say about him is that you guys have heard me say kill him with hammers. Mods, kill that guy with hammers. I picked that up because my manager picked it up from watching Northern Lion. And it's really funny to me. Fossilized man. No, we have to keep that. We have to keep that. No, but he is a very good streamer. He talks about a lot of, like, actually serious things while also being a silly, goofy guy. Like, if there was ever a good way to talk about him, that is generally how I think about him. He's a little bit of an idiot. He's in the same area in my head as... And stick with me here. Germa. He is very Germa adjacent. Who wanted the thing? Aiden. Turn in. Thornvine, thank you kindly, Stan. My grandma used to sort of weave this stuff so she could use it around the farm. I suspect I'll need some practice till I get it right. Germa should have his own category. No, I think Germa needs to be everywhere on the internet so that random people will find him and go, what the hell is happening here? They aren't horse girls though, they're just girls with a tail. They've got ears too. They've got horse ears too. Vodka? Yes, Vodka is also a horse girl in Uma Musume. Also, how horse is that a quest? I don't remember. That's not even a joke. I don't remember how I got the horse. It's a magical horse, though. That's all I remember. What do I need? What am I doing? You know what? Let's go to the beach. And get coconuts. And also go fishing. And then I have to remember to not get rid of the coconuts and to give them to Darcy. Because that's the whole reason why I'm collecting them is for Darcy. The fish is for... Adeline's given me crown quests, which I don't quite remember why I get crown quests, except that my rank is high enough now. I don't know what's happening. Video games are weird. But it's okay. The only thing that really makes me laugh about Uma Musume is... Actually, no, it's not the only thing. I did learn something new about Uma Musume today. So there is a horse whose name is partially Top Gun. I forget her first name, but basically her last name is Top Gun. And the actual Top Gun horse had many children, and apparently one of the owners that has one of Top Gun's children annoys his horse on a regular basis with a figurine of Top Gun. Like the actual Uma Musume girl. And he just harasses his horse. Not like actually mean, but like goes up and pesters him with the, the figurine on a regular basis. And it's very funny. When they say genius is 10%, 10% inspiration, 90% perspiration, sunbathing is part of that 90%, right? You know what? Sure. Live your best life. But actually, you know what's really cute? Well, and also very confusing. So, Uma Musume has basically gotten a whole bunch of people interested in horse racing. Because that's the whole point of Uma Musume, is there's a lot of, like, horse racing involved in it. Who wanted a cod? No one wanted a cod. Or I already got the cod for somebody. It's fine. And apparently now, at some horse racing events, there are groups of people that are showing up at the horse racing events wearing Uma Musume cosplays. I'm not upset about this. I think it's hilarious. And I can't wait for horse races to do the thing that baseball and other sports have been doing, where they try to get people interested in the thing again by catering to the weird niche video game or for baseball the VTubers that were just very interested in it. I'm completely fine with this. I think it's very silly. Let's seal all of these. We'll do that. And the flowers go inside and the bone shards go inside. And the creatures go inside. Okay. Maybe I need to just start sending my animals outside and demolish the fences and see what happens. Surely it can only be good. Ooh, is that a cape? Friday night at the inn. I miss the little storylines. I hope that when the next update launches, there's more little storylines to look at. I liked the little storylines. That's a vintage sickle. You know what? We're just doing it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Oh. Whee! Are you okay, Vizier? Are there earthquakes happening near you? I didn't mean to do that. That's fine though. We'll put it right here. No, it's just the wind. That's fine then. Okay, we'll get rid of a whole bunch of this. My building wobbles when it's windy for whatever reason. Depending on what the building is built to withstand, some buildings do wobble for some things, but then are like less likely to fall over during something like an earthquake or other natural disasters. But it is weird when things begin to wobble. Regardless. Okay, now he goes to hi to all the creatures. Hi, chickens. Hello, everybody. I love you. I think I only get the stuff, though, if I feed them every day. So we'll see how this goes. Hi, ducks. Looks like peppers, sugarcane, and sunflowers are done. Stamina syrup. Medicinal syrup restores 100 stamina when consumed. It tastes like peppermint. Interesting. To be honest, I kind of doubt my building could withstand a serious earthquake. They're not common here. then it's built to withstand something else or different kinds of storms. I do know that I always used to get disconcerted about buildings creaking during windstorms. It just doesn't feel good when they start creaking. Come here. Hiya. Maybe I need to go to the mines and work on the gold so that I can get a gold watering can. Surely that would fix all of my problems, right? Surely. Oh wait, no, you don't go here. You go over here. And then we come up here, and then we'll toss... He didn't like the fish tacos. Do you think he'd like a spicy cheddar biscuit? Probably not. I'm not gonna even try it. I'm gonna set myself up for failure if I try and do that, and then I'll cry about it, and then I'll be all sad, it'll be bad, and I don't want to be there. Anyways, I'm gonna go say hi to Henrietta. Hi, Henrietta. Henrietta looks at you with a twinkle in her little black eyes. Mischievous chicken. Actually, before we do anything else... It's Friday, so tomorrow will be everything else. Let's go to the mines. First, let's go give a floating rock to Ulrich. Actually, I'm in one of those areas with very few natural disasters that are common. Mostly the only thing we get is thunderstorms. I mean, those can still be devastating. Hello. Tell me about Holt. Snow peas. What I'm getting is that Holt likes vegetables. Don't forget the N. I won't. Don't worry about it. And even if I do, let me forget about it. Let me be ooped. Perfect Iron North Museum is pretty nice. Who donated it anyway? It was you? I see. Also, ads are happening. Stan, wrapped up your chores for the day already? I gotta get a hustle on. Don't want to be late for the inn tonight. You never know what you'll find at the dig site. Could be sod. Or it could be the next big discovery that fills in a piece of Mistria's history. We're going to make... Huh? We're gonna make the moon nuclear powered now? Pray tell how? Did you not hear? No. How are we making the moon nuclear powered? Not kidding. So I should be even more concerned. Whee! But no, what does that mean though? Like, Are we just adding nuclear power to the moon for funsies? Is it going to power things? I mean, once it's on the moon, it's fine. The problem is getting the fissionable material out of our atmosphere without poisoning ourselves. Hold on, looking up the phrase nuclear power and moon in the same Google search. NASA. No. Who is Sean Duffy? Okay, hold on. No, we need to talk about this. Acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy has directed the agency to fast-track plans to put a nuclear reactor on the moon. Sentence 1. I need to read the first sentence of his Wikipedia. Sean Duffy is an American politician, former television presenter, lobbyist, prosecutor, and lumberjack. In 1997, he appeared on The Real World Boston. And the woman that he replaced was Janet Petro, who is an American engineer and civil servant. I still don't know if I like her. But that made slightly more sense. Okay, so I have a couple of questions that I just want us to think about really quickly. If they put a nuclear reactor on the moon, how do we get the power? Oh, I can't water him. Because, like... it's great and all if we have a reactor on the moon. It's not for powering things on Earth, Zippy. What the fuck? Listen. What's the point of building it on the moon if we have nothing on the moon to power? It's for space science. What space science are we sending out there that would be able to get to a nuclear reactor on the moon? I want the bug. Stop. Stop. Okay. Bug! Ooh, a diamond beetle. Most probes are run on nuclear power? But what does having a nuclear plant on the moon do for the probes? Oh. I have so many questions. Lava chestnuts. Cool. Okay, we're going to the inn. Actually, we're gonna go one more floor down because I want to see what's down there, and then we're going. Hold on, there's gold. Is there anything else fun? Okay. I'm leaving. Okay, but it takes an insane amount of energy to get things out of Earth's orbit. It's very dangerous to launch things. Yes, so if you power them up with the dangerous stuff on the moon, A, you have way more power not having to leave the atmosphere. B, you limit danger in our atmosphere. Okay, but how are they gonna get the things that are going to do nuclear power to the moon without killing us? That seems like hurdle number 1. We've done it plenty of times before. Not with as much material that we would need to do an entire facility on the moon. You don't know that? Have we launched enough nuclear material into the space? I'm worried. Raina, help. Recently Luke has been teaching me bug facts and I want to be a good big sister, so I'm trying to memorize them. But bugs aren't really my thing, you know? Help me review, Stan? Ants are really strong, right? Yeah, they can hold many times their own body weight. So interesting. I can see why Luke likes them. Errol tells me that ancient crystal goblet at the museum is a very rare find. Probably was used in rituals. Between you and me, though, I'd love to drink a beer out of it. You have no idea what the Russians launched up there? Well, we meaning Americans have launched plenty. I'm worried about us. You know, it used to be a time that Luke and Maple wouldn't fall asleep unless I sang them a lullaby. They grow up so quickly. Have you ever thought about being a blacksmith, Landon? You've got the attention to detail. On a second career. Tempting, but then I'd have to retire all over again. You really do have an endless supply of books, Elsie, and an endless well of generosity for lending them out. Of course. All I ask that you share your thoughts with me when you're done reading. You've impressed me, Stan. The ancient royal scepter you turned over is a symbol of the Witch Queen's authority. Maybe someday my achievements will be worthy of it. I don't like that face, ma'am. Your grandmother would be proud of how well you've done with the farm, Hayden. Well now, thank you, Errol. That's mighty nice to hear. Hemlock's brews are getting pretty good. This one's got some kind of citrus thing going on. Do I have anything I can give you? No. Sales always go down during a heat wave. I'm so sorry about your business, ma'am. It's a funny feeling seeing a giant koi immortalized at the museum like that. Brings to mind an old story about a koi who leapt up a waterfall. Took 100 long years to reach the top, and in recognition of the feat, the koi was blessed and turned into a dragon. Is that how Calderas came to be? I wouldn't go around asking any dragons if they were formerly fish, though. I'm going to immediately ask Calderas. Come by and work out sometime. We've got the whole yard, and the animals don't mind. Aw, they can join us. We can all sweat together. Ulrich, you're a strange man. I suppose I should think about heading to bed. Lots to do tomorrow. No. We've been lucky to have Rias helping with repairs since the earthquake. He's a really capable person. In fact, you remind me of him, Stan. That's because I am very capable with my cat hat and flower backpack. Your excavation techniques are becoming more refined, Stan. I can tell by the artifacts you're bringing in. Keep it up, and one day you'll be a master archaeologist. I'm sure of it. Stan, did you donate the shadow flower to the museum? I'd only read about it. There's something eerie about a flower that only grows in darkness. Good day of cleaning always makes me feel wiped out. Okay. Did you know? A muffin man? I hope space travel becomes normalized. I hope space travel becomes normalized, but I hope that it doesn't come at the cost of everything. You know? I don't know if obsidian's used for anything. I'm kind of afraid to find out that it is, and then I don't have it on me, so I live in paranoia now. I heard the best argument against space travel. Well, now I gotta know. What was the argument against space travel? We're going to bed, Hamlet. Wanna go to space to have fun and do cool shit, not be marketed to? Yeah, but how will the corporations exist in space, Ether? They wanna go too. If you have the tech to terraform another planet, you can terraform Earth, thus we don't need to leave. My controller's reconnected. That is an actually pretty sound argument. Well, I mean, sound is in like a solid argument. I think a lot of people would argue that... Oh god. You know what? Maybe I just let them outside again. I can just eat all the grass. Okay, people wanted things today. Darcy wanted coconuts. I don't have rabbit wool. I don't have enough sheep wool yet. And then I can use... Okay, hold on. Wait, I got this. Because what's-his-face likes duck feathers. So I can give him a duck feather. And this is for Darcy. And then... I know that Vera likes pomegranate juice. What does Darcy like? Darcy likes eggs! I'm gonna give Darcy an egg. I could give a duck feather to Mary, because Mary also likes them. Oh, I did not get seeds yesterday. That's fine. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines that I can use. We'll figure out something. I'm interested in what humanity's far-flung future with space travel and colonization will be. And I've talked about this on and off over the years, but I did take a class in college, which really stuck with me and I still think about fairly often. That was about African science fiction, or Afro sci-fi is usually how it's shortened to. But it was really also like a history class, because a lot of what we talked about was colonization and how that affects the way that people write about sci-fi. Afro sci-fi is very different from the, like, white male-centric plots of a lot of modern sci-fi, which is not surprising for anybody. But it is interesting to think about the differences there and how it plays out differently for different groups of people. That wasn't what I meant to put there. Boop. I guess I'm giving a stone to Ulrich as well. Very likely that we become a different species if we colonize another planet, you know, over time. Oh, absolutely! We will definitely become a different species. Hold on, I must say hi to all of my creatures. It will likely be many, many years before, and by many years, I think I even mean like hundreds of years before humanity would really, really notice the differences of what we had become. It would be faster than you would expect, but slower than you would want. I don't have a horse. Okay. That's a quest for later. I didn't immediately process evolution and just thought alien fuckers. Well, it's not even like... It's partially evolution. It's also just about, like, adaptations that we would have that would change the way that we are. I guess that is technically evolution, but... you know. I got her juice, and then I give duck feathers to these two. Whee! Nope. Nope, I didn't mean that. You can use it to make furniture, you know, I'll probably like it. Okay, time to talk to everybody now. Let's start up here. Mary always puts the nautical bits and bobs aside for me. What a nice girl. Bryce thinks I don't know what he got that he got that bookshelf from Mary. I don't mind. It's a reminder that I've got to keep on my toes if I'm going to be the best furniture maker in Mistria. Best retired furniture maker. Summer is the season of cumulonimbus. I don't know how to say that. Those tall clouds that look like big piles of cotton balls. I got the lamp on my nightstand from Mary. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Mary's booth was a bit of a logistical nightmare until Hayden and Ulrich volunteered to help her shift her furniture. Those boys love to pick up anything and everything. My entire room is a matching set of furniture I purchased from Mary on the day I arrived in Mistria. It was kismet.
Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. Thank you, Carol. I absolutely adore it. Well, I want to know this. Do you like sweet potato pie? Oh my god, I could have made that, probably. Okay. Even in the white male-centric view, you can see different ways of looking at things. The amount of class struggle in sci-fi is amazing. It is. I think it's the colonization part that's really fascinating, though. It's just... Okay, that's a weird sentence to say. What I'm meaning to say is the view of sci-fi from somebody who has dealt with colonization is fascinating. That's what I am trying to say. You can clip me out of context, it's fine. I'll get cancelled in 15 years, I don't care. It's that kind of like, because class struggles in sci-fi are already fascinating. I find class struggles in different genres really fascinating as well, because it comes out in different ways in like sci-fi versus the way that it comes out in fantasy versus the way it comes out in other smaller subgenres there within. Like, it gets really, really interesting in some of those, but in particular, it is the subject of colonization in sci-fi. It's huge, and you hear about it in white male written sci-fi, but sometimes it doesn't get as much of a feature as it does in the Afro sci-fi genre. It's really, really interesting to see the difference. What did either say? Oh no. Up here. Maybe we think about how living in 10% less gravity will affect us, or having days that are 36 hours long. Yeah. I mean, there was the one experiment with the guy living in a cave that reverted to a 48-hour day-night cycle. That one was weird. The gravity thing will be a time, though. So, I've been on and off listening to... I haven't gone back to listening to them, but the, what is it called? Why does my brain only remember that one book? Hold on. It's a sci-fi series. Hold on. It's got a TV show. What is this? What series is this? Oh, it's The Expanse. The Expanse, it's a series by James A. Corey. The first one is Leviathan Wakes. They tackle the issue of being born in low gravity and staying in low gravity for an extended period of time versus being born in a gravity and remaining in a gravity planet, gravity well, it doesn't really matter. And what really ends up happening is that you have people that are physically unable to go to Earth or Mars or be on planets because their bodies have literally become adapted to living with the low gravity, and if they go to the planets, they're going to hurt themselves, which is fascinating. And they're all lanky. I want this. I want it to be acceptable for me to sleep for 20 hours and then be awake but still take naps throughout the day. Not just that, they talk about multiple different ways to treat those who have new problems for growing up in less gravity. There's medicines that they talk about for kids. There's a couple of kids during the course of the books that exist, and there are like minor conversations about how they're going to go about it and all this stuff. It's so interesting. It's very fascinating. Sci-fi good. Anyways, this really understands the art of a crisp lapel. Mr. Lewis promised me that he would make a full beetle print suit for my debut at the Royal Society of Entomology. Now I really have to get in. You've got time. I have to look fancy. Really fancy. Mr. Lewis understands. Lewis gave me a hard time when I cut the sleeves off of one of his shirts. It gets hot working in a field in the dead of summer. I spend quite a bit of money at Lewis's booth when he comes through with the Saturday market. I heard that Lewis had some new sashes in stock. I love a good sash, don't you? In the capital, I used to design much more ceremonial clothing. It's wonderful to design things now that are meant to be worn on a busy day outdoors. So much freedom. I can't buy any clothing from him. I already talked to her. Is there anything here that I want? A picnic blanket. Picnic blanket. Large jar. This is just making me think of Ender's Game with the gravity game. Listen. I think about Ender's Game a lot. I actually want to reread the book. Oh, if you want to thank Ulrich for always being so nice to you. He always appreciates a nice piece of stone. He likes to collect them. Got it, March. I will give your brother a rock. Hold on. I'll give him a really nice rock today. Whoa, thanks, Stan. It's like we're on the same wavelength. Okay. Think you could help me lift a shelf, Ulrich? It's gone a bit crooked, and I'd love to get a shim under there. Name the time and place, my man. They're adorable, and I love them. I like to rotate my menu to keep up with the season, but there's some folks who like a hot drink any time of the year. I'm befriending them all. In my head, Mistria is still the bustling town it used to be before the earthquake. I wish you could have seen it, Stan. Just a moment, Stan. Looks like Darcy's got my order up. Thanks for all your help, Stan. The Dragon Guard are lucky to have you as an ally. Okay. Why not take the edge off that summer heat with a fresh hairstyle? Maple's been going on about dyeing her hair pink. Kids ought to express themselves, but I don't know. What if I went red to match March? I think I'm stealing his thunder, though. Do you think Vera would notice if I infused her hair dye with mana? I just want to see what would happen. No. I appreciate so much that you check in on Great Aunt Elsie. She's more than I can keep up with. Where is she? Here you go. Such a pretty flower. Thanks for thinking of me, Stan. You're welcome. We're going fishing. I need 3 more fish. We're going fishing. Rereading Ender's Game takes about 3-ish hours last time I did it. Well, I mean, it's more so about, like, I need to have the mental space to go through it. Oh, that's right. I need to ship silver ingots, too. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna go to the deep earth area and collect silver and look out for fish. Come here, bud. Perfect. I did a polyphasic sleep schedule thing. Ooh, perfect silver ore. It does strange things to your brain, but you can do it. I think some people are better suited to polyphasic sleep than others, which makes sense because of all of the things that our ancestors could probably teach us was that we need different varieties of sleep schedules in order to live good lives. You need people that can be awake at times when others are asleep so that somebody is watching to make sure everything is safe. Had to look it up. That's what a lot of people do in my part of the world. The siesta is very common because it gets 100 plus for that mid part of the day. Yeah. Biophasic sleep schedule. Yeah. I want siestas to be a thing that is socially acceptable for me and everyone around me to do. Like, I can sleep at night and have a little siesta as well. Is because I need so much fucking sleep. I also wish it was a more acceptable thing. I work in an office and we have a little wellness room. And every now and then I go, what if I just took a little nap? And then I don't act on it because I'm scared of getting in trouble. But I'd be so much happier with a little nap. Boop. What that? Oh, you know, just a recipe for turnip and potato gratin that I've gotten in a dungeon for some reason. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. There we go. Ow. There we go. Come here, bug. There's so much happening over there. We're just gonna go down. I basically only nap for like 4 years, work at night, class and sports during the day. It was the only way I could get sleep. Which is also not good for you. I just want people to be able to live good lives and take care of themselves and do things that make sense for them that might not otherwise make sense for other people. I'm so bad at hitting this one. There we go. Don't let your kids be sports stars, make them be nerds. I'm convinced. If I ever have a kid, they will be a giant nerd. Definitely for no other reason than the fact that I would prefer them to have a healthy sleep schedule later in life. Definitely nothing about the fact that I too am a giant nerd. Okay, well I can't be up there. They will be far happier in the long run. I mean, I think my approach, if I ever had children, would be to foster their love of whatever it is that they want to do. Work with them to maintain healthy life balances wherever they need to. Because you can still pursue some sports things and be happy. But to, like, think about the consequences of, oh, well, if I go and do this sports event, then I will not be able to do these 7 other things, and I will also not get to sleep correctly for like a month. You say that, then she gets bored with kickball and wants to be a cheerleader. Listen, if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. My parents kind of let me have some free reign with, like, hobbies and things. I played piano and violin at the same time, and when I asked about playing the drums, we sat down and had, like, a really, like, frank discussion of, like, so where's that time gonna be? Where are you going to find the time to do all that stuff? But also I'm very thankful that my parents weren't the kind of people that would, like, shove a hobby onto me. I didn't buy seeds again because I'm stupid. Hold on. I'll get there. The brain cells aren't brain celling. Give me a second. Beep, 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 beep. But I know a lot of people whose parents would push them into, like, sports or hobbies just to try and get them to not do stupid things. It doesn't always work out, and sometimes it would be not what they really wanted. So this is gonna be 6. That was too many, but 9. And then we'll do 2 rows of this. If I ever take care of a child, I will just keep pushing it to try new things and help fund hobbies. You can say them. Why'd you call the not real child an it? Oh, I didn't buy them, did I? I do think it's funny, though, sometimes when people call babies it. This one. Because we all know Ether was thinking of a robot baby. Yes. That is true. Ether would have a robot baby. Because it doesn't know what pronouns it wants yet. I would say that them is a safer one than it. Or at least slightly neutral. And now we do this one. I don't want a second Ether. It's too late. No going back now. I'm gonna collapse. I'm fine. I planted all the seeds. If I collapse, I collapse. It's fine. It's fine. I planted all the seeds. Ether clone does sound bad. What the fuck, guys? That's so mean. Ether, do you want a clone of you in the world? Yeah, that'd be so cool. Okay. Hi, Hamlet. I'll have children someday, but I don't have much to say on the matter. Have children, don't. Live a good life. Leave the world better than how you found it. That's what really matters at the end of the day. No, you'd have twice the projects to finish. Okay, hold on. Star might have a point here. Nom. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. This one. That's done. That's a 45. That should be 45. That's... Ooh, I can do all these. Cool, so we just need to get to 60 for that one. That's done. 45 for that one. 45 for that one. To 60 for that one, but I need to get to 45 next. Extra feed. Wouldn't you know it? My last animal feed shipment had a few extra bags. If you'd care to stop by my farm, they're yours. Okay. I need my sword. I have too many brain problems to be willing to have a clone. Spicy corn. Okay, what food item do we try to feed to Calderas today? Do we try to feed him spicy corn? Just to see what happens? I think I need to feed the dragon all of the random food items that I get from farming. Double 0 is still 0. God damn. Why do you have one tree that is the wrong size? Where? Right in the middle? Oh, that's because it didn't get chopped. Now put this here, and then we go that, and that, and then I get to sell 15 of these. Oh, that's spring. Up there. I don't know. Farm's haunted. Well, we know that Calderas doesn't like pizza. You know who does like pizza, though? Juniper. Cool. I got an extra. You pizza? Ooh, lovable grilled corn. We're saving the lovable one. Okay, we need to still ship more fish and then talk to Adeline tomorrow. I need to make 5 silver ingots. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna go do whatever the cutscene is with Hayden. I'm gonna give Henrietta some stuff. I'm gonna find Juniper. I'm gonna give Dozy a stick. I'm gonna live a good life. Stan! That's about my letter? Thought so. I've got the extra feed stacked by the chicken coop. Hi, Henrietta. Well, hey there, Henrietta. Having a good day? Hi, Henrietta. Henrietta seems like she's saying hello back. Precious baby. She's a menace to society. You know, Stan, farmer to farmer, I'm getting a mite worried about Henrietta. That bad behavior with March the last time. He's not the first person she's acted up with. If I don't nip it in the bud, I'm afraid it's going to get her in real trouble one of these days at a judging. She could get her blue ribbons taken away. But it's hard to discipline her. I raised her from an egg, you know? Smartest chicken I've ever had. Heck, smartest animal. Just wish I could show her that the folks around here would like her, given half a chance. What if we took her on a big day out? I think you might be onto something. How do you like the sound of that, Henrietta? I'd say she's on board. I should send away for some books on the subject. I want to do this right. Henrietta's too good a bird to do things slapdash. I'll let you know when I've got the perfect outing planned for her, alright? What a good chicken. Did I get feed from that? I did. Okay. Hi, Henrietta. Henrietta wastes no time pecking away at your thoughtful offering. Henrietta's plumage ripples as she gives a sleepy stretch. That's a good chicken right there. Okay. We go give Juniper a pizza. We probably go use... Actually, no, it might be late enough in the day that I don't need to use the bathhouse. We grab a couple of fish to ship. We make a couple of silver ingots to ship. Balin wants seaweed. Okay. We can do that one pretty easily. I need a stick for Dozy. And I guess I can give the other piece of hardwood to Rias. What about the green bar? It's empty. It's fine. Hi, Elsie. Adeline. Peaches. Okay. Have a pizza, Juniper. Tribute for me? You shouldn't have. Well, yes, you should have, but thanks all the same, Stan. I once had a dalliance with a man who claimed to be a sorcerer. We were so busy canoodling, I never did figure out if he was telling the truth. A sorcerer? What an outlandish thing to say. Anyway. Hi, Dozy. Dozy tail wags furiously. He's overwhelmed by your thoughtfulness. I love him. I love Dozy with my whole heart. That's one good dog. Okay, let's go make ingots. We need 5. Actually, can I make enough for anything useful? Yes. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, I have gold ingots now. A splendid watering can be recharged to water a 6x6 area. Ooh. Yes. And it's a lightweight one too. Oh, hell yeah. So we can replace our lightweight silver one with a lightweight gold one. Which is perfect. Okay, let's go give Rias a gift. I know he was in here earlier. Yeah, he's right there. Oh wow, this is the good stuff. Thanks, Dan. I'm going to make something beautiful out of this. Go nuts, my man. And then we're going to sneak up back around this way. And we're gonna go see Calderas. And we can also grab a little bit more stamina here. Which should be just enough stamina. Hummingbird Hawkmoth. To get in here. And we can also make sure that we check for interesting forageables in here. Because we're still missing a couple of bugs, I think? From this area. And then we'll give Calderas spicy corn. Big fish, are you going to be an interesting one, or are you just going to be the same big fish that's here all the time during the summer? Yep, it's Big Koi. I am excited to see this area in different seasons, though. Okay. Now we go give Calderas random food that I made. Calderas. Hello. I had an interesting encounter the other day. It seems that Juniper followed a ley line into the deep woods. She lost track of it, so I gave her a hint before I could help myself. I was hidden, though, so I must have given her a fright. Her scream disturbed every bird in the deep woods. Every bird and one dragon. Okay. Oh, nope. Please. Thank you. He hates it. God damn it. God damn it. One of these days I'll figure out what he likes. That day is not today, though. I didn't get more seeds. We'll go grab more seeds. I can eat the fish tacos to rejuvenate my health a little bit. Sell that, we'll sell this, and we'll sell these two, and that. Or maybe I just give up because it's almost the end of the season, and do I really care that much about this? No. I don't care that much about this. I'm just gonna sell them. I don't care. It's fine. Actually, I do care a lot. Hold on. Ooh. And this is why I'm really bad at playing the farming games, because there's so much, like, rhythm to it, and then my brain goes, yeah, but what if I just... What if I do the thing? Here, we'll do sunflower seeds. I can get sunflower seeds done before the end of the season. Bye! And then... Oh, hello. Mr. March, why are you always frowning like that? Frowning? I don't frown. Sorry, I'm allergic to lying. Maple, mind your manners. And you do frown, March, like a little. More like a lot. Honey, manners. Good manners, so I'm not going to talk about how Mr. March frowns all day every day. I'm going to keep that thought to myself. Wow, Luke, you're such a grown-up. Here, we'll eat a vegetable soup. I love the little scenes you can stumble into. I love the characters in this game. They're all just a little bit ridiculous. Actually, I want to see this in practice. How does it pick? Okay, so you'd want to do it right here? Yeah. That's gonna be insane. Okay. Off to bed with me. I'm taking Hamlet with me. I just love how alive it all feels. It is a very good game. 10 out of 10. We'll continue to play this until... something. I saw Baldur's Gate 3 had an update, and I'm thinking again about how doing the personal dialogues for party members is like navigating a minefield, but the mines are making out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, everything is good there. None of the creatures can come out today, so we're going to hand feed them today. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do a mix of that for everything else. Hi, everybody. I am interested to see what Larian gets to do next. Because I saw, like, there was an interview with the CEO or founder? I forget who. But they were talking about how making Baldur's Gate 3 for Larian has basically just opened up the potential for them to do basically whatever they want to do next. Like, they're not going to be as constrained as if they were trying to be a more indie-like dev and make another game. Like, Baldur's Gate has funded it all. Which I think is really good. I'm really interested to see where they go. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. We'll put this in here. Let's go give this to Henrietta. That's a good chicken. Henry doesn't seem to mind the rain. A very good chicken. I don't think I sold enough fish yesterday, but we should have enough ingots done. Oh no, and we do have enough of that done, so we can go talk to her about both of those. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Factorio devs are making an RPG next, if I recall correctly, and I'm super curious about what they're going to do. Whatever it is, it will be fascinating. Okay, we'll give the unknown dragon statue to Calderas today to see if he actually likes it or not. Magma beetle. Lake trout. I don't think I've seen that, but we'll double check. I wasn't aware you could have more than one crown request at the same time. Yeah, they just keep happening. They just keep going after a certain point, and then they just keep giving them to you, and you go, oh god, Adeline, please stop. Adeline, please. I can't do this. Adeline, why have you done this to me? Is she in her office? Yes. Turning in my fish. Those fish you shipped were all well received, Stan. I always thought it was the shame that our bay was too shallow for large ships to dock, but after hearing about those storms, I suppose it's all for the best. Thank you again for your help. Turnin. It was a relief to hear that you shipped out so many ingots, Stan. It's important for Aldaria to be as self-sustaining as it can. And it makes our trading negotiations with other countries go smoother as well. Sweet. I have rice. I'm giving... Hold on. Do I give the rare bug to Luke? I'm giving the rare bug to Luke. Actually, wait. I think they're down at Celine's house. Oh, for me? Let me think. Yes, I think I can find room for it. Okay, never mind. I'm never giving that child any cool bugs ever again. I'm keeping all of them, I'm putting them in my pocket, and I'm taking them to my house. He did not appreciate that rare bug that I found for him. Hi, Dozy. Dozy wags his tail at you. What a good dog. There's been a strange vibration in Mistria's ley line since the path to the deep woods was cleared. I followed the residents there, but I lost track of it. And then a mysterious, disembodied voice said, a little to the left. Maybe it was a ghost. Stop it, Stan. Ghosts aren't real, right? Okay. Let's also go give this to Rias because I do want to work on my relationship levels with a whole bunch of random villagers. And we're not going to count the Saturday market people because the Saturday market people are harder to befriend. But like, I want to get everybody up into the green. So like, I want to become better friends with Errol and Hemlock, Landon. Like, I want to be better friends with everybody. Hello, sir. I'll be taking one of your finest freshly caught water beetles. I will be ingesting it on the spot, and I look forward to the swampy flavor and overly crispy breast texture. If you have one. No. No, you will not. Hello. Wow, I don't know what to say. You know me really well. Yes. Uncle Landon put bread on his grocery list like 3 times. Runs in the family, I guess. I think he likes bread. Oh, theirs is up there. Who else could I give things to today? I could give this to Island. Where's he? Oh, right here. Hello. Thank you, Stan. He did not appreciate that gift. I'm done giving gifts to people. None of these villagers appreciate my gifts. They all despise me. That was the wrong way to go. Any cool plants up here? That's a bird. Nothing in the trees. Interesting fish today? That's a turtle. That is not a fish. Hello? Oh, it's so bright when the thunderstorm happens. Golden shiner. You know what's one of the things that I think I'll end up pursuing later on is just getting really good stat weapons and stuff. I just want to have cool things. Okay, let's give him the tiny little statue and see what he thinks about it. Grove of Rest lies to the west of here. It is an ancient custom to plant a tree when a human passes on. A stone marker is attached to the sapling at the burial site, allowing the stone to integrate and grow upward with the tree over time. It represents the ascension of the spirits into the next life. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. Do you want this? Although I cannot seem to explain the reason, I find this deeply unsettling. Don't give him the tiny dragon statue. He, in fact, hates that. He does, in fact, despise that. He did not enjoy that. Beep. Oh wait, no, I have a fridge for things now. Oh yeah. You go in there. Okay, I'm going to the mines now. Just kidding, I found a dig spot. Okay. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but I'll take it. Do they actually have hated things, though? Like, they have liked and loved. Do you have a spot for hating things? No. No, you don't. Okay, what else do I want? Actually, how much time would it take to craft things? A lot. Is there the possibility of a recipe speed upgrade that comes from something like this? We're going mining. I still need a tide stone. Unless this is not how I get a tide stone. Have I gotten a tide stone before? Rusted shield. Are perfect. It's the dense water. That's water sphere. I don't think I've ever gotten the tide stone. Why must the game be like this? Why must it be difficult to get things? I guess we just keep going and see what we can find. I do wonder, I don't remember where Calderis's relationship bar was with me before. I wonder if there are items that could reduce your relationship with characters. Actually, what are the other quests that I need to be doing? I guess Mind Forgeables is part of what I'm doing here. I just need to remember to donate everything that I give today. And I need to fight all of the slimes that I can see because I do still need more sap for the dining stuff. Snail. Plus, once I hit level 44, we might go back upstairs to see what it gets me. I miss hugs? Like, hugging people? What did I just get? Crispy fried earth shroom. Okay. I'm not questioning that. There we go. Do I want to fish you? Well, I guess I'm fishing you now. So regardless of whether I really wanted this is kind of not up for debate anymore. Itty bitty little fish. Combat went up. Still not what I need. Go down. No, there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, we're leaving. did hit this. Okay, hold on. Lost to history. Ritual chamber floors will sometimes appear in the mines. Yes. And?
What's up? Yes? You're such a pathetic sounding baby. Come here. I'm here, my pathetic sounding baby. Hello, do you want to lay on that blanket right there? Or are you just saying hello? What do you prefer?
Oh no, I'm stuck here now. She wants pets.
He wants to become Bongo again.
The cat has been bongoed.
What? Did your top gear turn off? What do you want?
Nope, she got bongoed. She's done now. Good as gold. Breaking gold node will occasionally drop an extra piece of gold. Craft time for all rock refinery recipes will be reduced by 10 minutes. Yes, absolutely that one. Break one, get two. Yes, absolutely. Hold on, before we go back, hold on, what does that mean? Yes, it's now 0 time. Will this tell me the max that I can make or no? No. Because we need like 50 for a recipe. Let's start by making 25. And I got an extra 3. So we're at 28. Let's make 12. There's an extra 1, so now we're at 41. We're just gonna suck it up and make the last 9. And we'll probably have made a couple of extra, which is fine. Oh no, we did it perfectly. Okay, so now we have that. Dude, all the recipes became 0. Except for some of these, which is fine. Oh my god. So we can just sit here, and if we really need a material now, I can just farm it. Here. As long as I have the stone for it, it doesn't matter. Oh, this is amazing. This is perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and sell all of the forageables, the bugs and random things that I won't need. And then we'll come in here and we'll do this. Actually, we'll sell the obsidian blade as well. And then tomorrow we'll go see how much it would cost material-wise to expand the farm. Because I like suffering. Apparently. Prices, what do you mean turning it in? Going to bed? No, not yet. Hold on, we're gonna go in and say hi to everybody and then we'll let them out, which might be the smarter way to do this so I can actually say hi. Call outside. Daisy is so cute. Outside. Oh my god, my voice broke for a second. We're fine. I'm not dying at all. Any more than is normal. Okay, so Daisy's and Cosmos down here. The watermelons aren't ripe yet. That's fine. So what we're going to do... We're just gonna do this the normal way at first. I've fucked it up. I could have done it from the other way. Okay, so now if I do it from here... No. Okay, so it's always from the left-hand side. Which is annoying for this. So I'm just not gonna care. I guess I could have done it from there too, but whatever. Cool. That's so sick, actually. God damn. Okay, we need more flowers. We got Cosmos from this. I still want to know how the cows milk themselves. I don't know. I taught cows to milk themselves in, Harvest Moon. That was like a legitimate thing that the game was like, you can do this. You taught the cows and I think it was just the cows, to go and use the milkers in the morning so that you wouldn't have to do it yourself. I have no real explanation for how that worked. It was just what the game would let you do. Besides, it's a magical video game. We're not going to question too many things about it. I should make silver pants. I'm gonna make silver pants. Hi, March. That's a bad angle on the bracket. See how it creased? Oh, you're right. Let's try it again. Hello, I am here to intervene. Pants. Will my pants be good? Okay, I think I have all hasty armor now. Almost all hasty armor. I can only go fast. I've become Sanic. I go neom. Okay, where's Elsie? She's at the bathhouse. Hi, Josephine. I wonder what fresh produce they've got over at the general store. Maybe I'll drop by later. I know that Josephine likes teas. Welcome. If you soak in the bath, do me a favor and don't drown. Adeline will make me fill out a ton of paperwork. You know what? That's fair. I guess. You know what? Let's just do this to replenish everything. I hope you enjoyed your bath, but remember, if you feel ill effects such as light headache, insomnia, or sudden tail growth, it is merely a random coincidence. Yup, it would definitely have nothing to do with you. Maybe I go do more mining so I can get more mining forageables. No, wait, I wanted to talk to Elsie. I think she's over here. Hello. I'm always curious to see what Errol and Island are up to all day, cooped up like that in the museum. Do you think they've added another exhibit? Maybe. You know what, let's know more about Josephine. Oh, she likes sunflowers. I have plenty of sunflowers. I could give her one of those. And I got the quest. I do have a request for lake trout and seaweed. Maybe I try to get the lake trout? Apologies. Really quickly, do I even have a lake trout in here? Is it you? No, that's a mackerel. Horse mackerel. Lake chub. So no, I haven't seen a lake trout yet. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the mines. Oh wait, I could buy the last thing for mining. So that's now maxed out. Combat, we won't see anything until level 45, so I'm not too worried. We'll get there. Let's go here. I think we should just be looking for chests and artifact spots. So we're gonna try to avoid doing a ton of extra. I will catch all of the bugs though, because catching the bugs makes me happy. And now we head down. I forgot to catch that bug. That should be an artifact spot right there. Stone shell, so technically was an artifact spot. Ooh, a perfect sapphire is still a good reward. I need to go double check what perfect gemstones I still need, because I can't remember if I've gotten how many of the floors above I've gotten the perfect gemstones for. There we go. Where are my stairs? I mean, okay. Well, I did just ask for them, so like... Thank you, video game. That's a dense water. Video games say you're welcome. I know because I have coffee with them on Sunday. What? Crisis, what are you saying? Grab that. Lettuce. If I have lettuce, I can make sandwich for Calderas. Very important news. Also, ads are starting in 50 seconds. Hi, Time. Thank you for the blink. I blinked. Did you hear the news about these nuts? Toby Fox just got crushed by a comically huge boulder, dude. It's a shame. It's a shame it happened. He will be missed. But also, that dog deserved it. This is the curry that Valor likes. Also, Bagged, I hope you're having a good time zone. That's Juniper. That's not who I want to talk to. Put this in here. Okay, so I need... I'm assuming that's a perfect ruby and a perfect diamond and then a perfect pink diamond. Which is fine. Ads are happening right now. Which is fine because I need a moment to look at this. I think the prehistoric set is found almost anywhere. I forget where the Caldosian set is found, but it's in the main world. Aldarian. Okay, hold on. The Alda set is near Sweetwater. Caldosian is either up here or maybe not. Aldarian is found on the west side? These are east and west. I forget which one is where. Sunken artifact, Deepwoods artifact. So we're missing the backpack from the upper mines, the tidestone from the tide caverns. We have all the deep earth. We haven't done all of the lava caves. Ritual artifact set is from the ritual chambers that we've unlocked. I don't know what the mist artifact set is, and then the vintage farm tools is from our farm. We need to get the metals. We've done all 3 of the metals that we've seen so far. We need to get a perfect gold ore and then something else. Okay. 69% on fish. We have all of the summer fish. We'll do a lot of fishing during the fall to fill out river, pond, and ocean. We need to get the deep woods fish set done. The upper mines and the tide caverns are also not done. I have no fucking clue where the legendary fish are. I'm very confused. We need to get the winter insect, the rare ones. There's some deep woods insects that I haven't seen yet. But we've managed to get most of the caverns insects, so I'm not worried about that. And then the only thing here that we haven't done are the lava cave foraging sets, which is fine. Did it roll off of him and reveal the comically flattened mat of dog fur? Would that be the dog residue? Where's Baylor? Hello. He's over at Hayden's house. We'll stop over there. Okay, so wait. Aldarian is out here. Where's the Caldosian stuff then? Is it right here? No, that's a black tablet. Hold on, I want that. I have a gift for Juniper now. Hold on, I know that they're just hanging out and having a good time, but have this. This is just the thing. Thanks, Stan. Your farm seems to be coming along nicely, Stan. I'm impressed. Got any tips? Got any dragon statues on your property? Can't say I do. Got a chicken statue, though? Maybe that's why I've always had such good luck with animals. Probably. Aiden added half a dozen books about chickens to his latest supply order. Not sure what else an expert like him is hoping to learn. Henrietta cranes her head about, peering curiously from all angles. Good chicken. Who the hell is this guy? Which one? The one that I gave the curry to? Alright, let's sell this, and this, and this. Tchaikovsky? What? Do you think Henrietta pulls? What on God's green earth does that mean? That is a chicken! Guess I'm the only person in town who'd probably appreciate a perfect ore. Well, thanks, Stan. This is really nice. Amongst the superstitious, seeing a magma beetle is considered good luck. I guess some people need it. I'm not gonna be able to see Juniper before the end of the day, maybe. Hold on. I do want to go over and see the prices of things in the carpentry shop. Doesn't change the question, you know that? I don't understand the question, so I'm not answering. Okay, so 50 hardwood, 50 refined stone, and 40,000 tesserae. I think I have that. I know I have the refined stone because I remembered it was 50 and we did it. Why did the bug different? Come here. Oh, it's just a cricket. Wee. Wait, this can be sold, that can be sold, that can be sold. These two can be sold. I'm keeping the lettuce. It's a simple question, Ziploc. If you had a football-sized dumple in front of you, would you eat it? No. That's too much for one person. Hamlet. Put that in there. If I make mayonnaise, do I have all the ingredients to make a sandwich? No, I need to make cheese too. Okay, I'll do that. streamer evading the question? I don't know what you want from me. I don't like that question about Henrietta. That's a chicken. Okay, last day of the night. What a sentence, though. What do you mean a legendary fish is nearby? What does it mean? What is Nora like? Nora... Turnip. I'm not taking a fishing break, Crisis. Because I don't know what the legendary fish thing means, besides that there's a legendary fish somewhere nearby, and that's it. Can I actually have that one back? No. You see us meme it too much. You can't have it back. That one I didn't do as a joke? There's no way to discern that. Nope, wrong things. Beep beep. I got a sandwich! Never mind, I'm good forever now. Okay, we're going to immediately go give this to Calderis. Oh, I left all my animals out. You guys can all go inside. I'm so sorry. You all hate me, and that's okay. You're allowed to hate me. I know, your lives are so hard, my ducks and chickens. And cows and sheep. Weep. Still not what I meant to do. Okay. Whee! They should just eat everything. And that will be fine. I want to give this to Juniper today. To the deep woods we go. Hi, Calderis. I've been recovering much information from these old scrolls. It seems that the Alda civilization mentioned was formed from fragmented tribes at the end of the Dark Ages. Strangely, I can find no records that they had queens, kings, or any nobility at all. I vaguely recall that queens ruled the human tribes at one time. How mysterious. Have a sandwich. Level 7. I'm grateful to be able to sample the delicacies of the modern world. Thank you for giving me another such opportunity. Wait! Oh no, I'm right there. I can almost date Calderis. Soon. Soon. I wonder, have I already given Celine one of the temple flowers? Oh, she does love it. I'm going to give her another one today. Is there a discernible way to tell if there's like a legendary fish? I mean, it's summer. Is the legendary fish out in the ocean? Where's the legendary fish? I have a lot of thoughts. That's a tetra. What are you? Hello? There we go. See, Woo, your definition only helps if the video game is willing to tell me what it means by shiny things and legendaries and anything, but it hasn't deigned me fit for that information in this game, so I'm just lost. And I'm sure Tarithia could explain it to me, but every time I've talked to Tarithia, she doesn't really explain it to me. So I'm just lost. Okay, we're gonna drink from the fountain. We're going to go visit Juniper and give her a black tablet. I'm gonna go see Celine and give her the temple flower. Hold on, wait. A present for you. Hey, you really thought this through. Thanks, Dan. You're welcome. Oh, and I can give Dozy a stick too, even though I don't need to raise Dozy's friendship level any higher. But he's a good boy. Okay, where is... Okay, Juniper's over there. Who else did I need to give stuff to? Celine. She's walking somewhere. Apparently she's up here. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Oh wow, what is this? A temple flower? It looks familiar, but I'm not sure where I've seen it before. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Stan. Have a good time, Zone Aether. That fossilized egg you found. Would Errol be cross if I ate it? I'm just wondering what prehistoric scramble tastes like. Okay. And this is what I mean by Tarithia is really not helpful.
Just learned that LD Shadow Lady has a kid now.
Yeah, LD
That's
Shadow
so
Lady
cool.
and Joel had a baby. They did not announce the pregnancy. They just made a post that they had the baby. And it's super, super cute. Have this. Oh yes, I can sense the power in this item. Let me regale you with the latest gossip, Stan. What does Dell like? Cake. I'm so happy for them. I am too! I know lots of people over the years have asked them about it, but I'm happy that they decided to, like, keep it a secret and not tell us anything. I want them to have many years as a happy family. And I'm sure this will only make them slightly more unhinged than they were in the past. But in a very positive way. Okay, so... is there a weird looking fish out here? That doesn't look like a weird fish. That doesn't look like a weird fish. Ooh, fishing spot. That's seaweed. Oh, Valen wanted seaweed. Can I get two? No. Oh, irises. That's a big fish over there. That's a dragon statuette. Are you the fish I'm looking for? You're not gonna come over here, are you? You're in fact going to go that way, because why would you come closer to me when you could go further away? Come here. Why do the fish hate me? What's happening? Well, that's a squid. Okay. Okay, we're gonna buy one more seaweed before we leave, because I could go turn that into Valen. I don't think there's anything else I could easily turn in. No, I don't have enough of that. I haven't found the rest of that, so no. Beep. I'm just gonna buy a couple. Okay. Thank you for the blink. We'll sell these. We won't sell the tablet, but I will sell the chair. We'll go ahead and go through and figure out where all of this stuff can go. I can go there. Actually, we can dump this in here as well. Also, thank you for the stretch time and the water break. You also make sure that you are stretching and drinking water and doing everything to take care of yourself. Hamlet. Come back over here. All but 2. I don't have enough. Actually, how much? We have way... Okay, so we're actually set. We just need the money. That's it. We just need the money, and then we'll be able to do the farm expansion. That's actually kind of sick. Hello, I have seaweed. Thank you, Stan. This seaweed will work perfectly for my salad. As promised, here's my recipe for seaweed salad. Enjoy. I like recipes. Teach me how to make the thing. How much does getting another house upgrade cost? 20 ingots of that. Okay, so upgrading the house again would technically be more feasible than getting the farm expansion. And the barns and coops are going to be 150 wood, 125 stone, 125 wood, 100 stone. Technically not that bad. So how do I want to do this? I think the order of operations here has to be upgrading the house to make it a little bit more usable, and then upgrading the farm, and then with the farm expansion we move all of our animals over to the other area and we upgrade the barns and coops. I think that has to be the way that I have to do it, otherwise I will go insane. Okay, so we'll start with this. I have 15 iron ingots. I think that's all I have. I don't think I have any extra. So the thing that we'll need to work on is getting just more raw materials, I think. I could technically also spend a little bit of this time just cutting down all the trees again. Because I know wood will always be a material that I need more of. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. And I don't want to try to make all of the wood that I need by using the stone, because then I'll run out of stone. Technically easier for me to farm, but I don't know, annoying. So we'll really quickly try to use up as much of my stamina as we can tonight, just so that we're getting the most out of today as we can. I could also go make sure that the farm is cleared out, because there are still some trees and things that are mildly annoying over there. We'll see how close we can get to 100 material gathered. Hi, Dorithia. $91. 96. 101. I mean, that's a lot of material for not really trying for that long. So I'll take that random 106. We'll dump some of these into all the various chests that I have, because of course I just have a billion chests. We don't have space for the ingots in here, but that is okay. We can make room. Hold on, I want to make one spare chest. Just kidding, we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna dump all this over here. You know, because I'm a reasonable and responsible human being. Okay, sleep. And that was pretty good timing. Because this will be the end of stream for the day. I do want to look in my mail really quickly, and we'll see what we have coming up, and then that'll be it. But I do like a nice chill day of streaming. I like just getting to sit down and relax a little bit. Like I said, this week has been a little bit stressful so far. Okay, well, that's fine. Uh-oh. Juniper's going to use us for more spells, and that is fine. Oh, and wear something nice. I don't want you to embarrass me in that typical get-up you throw on. Well, okay. That's a problem for later. That's a problem for another day. For now, hi everybody. Welcome to the silence. I appreciate you guys so very much. I hope that you guys are having a good time zone. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. What else is there to say? I don't know. I just hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Drink water, eat food, take a shower, take your meds, get some sleep, do everything you gotta do to take care of yourself, because you gotta. I told you so. You have to. You can't ignore me. But I do appreciate you guys very much. I hope you guys have a fantastic time zone. Take care of yourselves. Do cool things. Make fun stuff. Do things that make you happy, even if it's just a little thing tomorrow or in the coming days. Even something that is as short as like a minute of getting to stare at the wide open world around you and just admiring it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys on Thursday for something. Goodbye.
Cool Mares. Rats greater than 3.